Okay, we are far from perfect over here, as you know, but we are doing a plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin, and actually it's like a week later from when I first started filming this, and so we need to finish this up. We need to finish up the weekend, which is now last weekend of planning, but that's okay. We are just doing our best over here. So if you need to plan your week, grab your planner and let's plan together. All right, it is Monday, a new week, a new plan with me. I am using the Garden Dreams kit from my shop. This is in silver foil and it is just so pretty. I love it so much. So we are using that this week. I'm just gonna go back real quick. This was last week, which is up on the channel. And then I did fill out the previous 2 weeks with stickers, but I have not filled them out yet. So this one is the March kit. And this one is Spring Cottage, which is really pretty. We're all kind of caught up. I just need to fill those out. All right, so starting with the basics. Sometimes I feel like I should already have this filled out so you guys don't have to watch me do this every time. But some people like to see it. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it up and sometimes have it and sometimes not. I can't believe it is the last week of March. That is already a quarter of the year down. I swear it was just Christmas. Not really. I don't know. It's like this winter has been long but short. I don't know how. Because I feel like it is taking forever for it to warm up. Or at least it gives us like teaser warm days. And then it's back to being freezing. But also, I just feel like it shouldn't be April. Anybody else? I don't know. It's like January, you know, everyone made fun of how many years January was. And then that February just flew by. And then I feel like it's kind of been the same with March. It's just crazy. Every year just goes by faster and faster. And I'm definitely not wishing away this year or even this school year because my daughter is a junior and I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for senior year. Although something that is exciting is finally my kids are back at the same school. So that's gonna be fun having them together again. They're excited. You know, the last time they were together was when COVID hit, which is crazy that that was 5 years ago. But that was the last year that they were in the same school. And then it ended early, so they didn't even get to finish out that year together. I mean, I guess they were at home together. Did I say that weird? Do your kids have spring break in March or April? I feel like I've seen so many families already saying that they are on spring break or already had their spring break trip. I feel like also my kids normally have it a little bit earlier, but this year it's in April, which is fine. I was used to like April time. Then I got used to it being in March. You know, it kind of feels like by the time March rolls around, or at least the end of March, it's like I think we are ready for spring break. Like ready to go somewhere warm, ready to get out of here. But this year we are not going anywhere because we got a puppy and we got to take care of her, which is fine. We have a trip planned, for later this year, which worked out better with getting the dog because I would not feel comfortable leaving her when she's so small. I mean, I guess you could do that, but obviously you can't do it before they're like vaccinated and stuff. You know, it's funny. I don't think anybody could really be like fully prepared getting a puppy. It's just like having a baby. Like you can warn people or tell people about it, but until you actually experience it, you just don't know. There's just no way you could know. All right, I was going to write. So I kind of have like a morning schedule. So with the puppy, my morning schedule's all messed up. I haven't been able to work out. We're going to write workout again and try it. It's also weird because my husband's brother is here and he's like in the basement where all our workout stuff is and where I normally work out. I mean, I've told him like I'm probably gonna come down and work out at some point, and he's like, yeah, anytime, that's fine, obviously. But like if I get on the Peloton and he's out there, which he probably wouldn't, he'd probably go in the room that he's staying on, that would just be awkward. But at the same time, I'm sure it would be fine. I think it's just more me feeling weird. And it's annoying to feel weird in your own house. And it's not him, it's me. Because he's fine. Like, I'm just gonna put puppy duties because we gotta feed her and take her out and play with her and do some training and all that stuff in the morning. And then we lay her down. Oh, I'm sorry. We lay her down for her first nap, which we are really getting on a schedule here, which has been phenomenal, which has been nice. She goes down for a nap like clockwork basically, and it has been wonderful. I'm going to put, I guess we can do the pink one. Or we can do this one. I guess we'll do this one. This one's so cute. I put like a water fountain and birds. So cute. And my daughter has practice today, so we need to put that down. And then Ben will be home early. I'm trying to think. Oh, I did vacuum. I'm trying to start my cleaning too and just get her used to it because I've decided like today I started doing a little bit of vacuuming. You know, it kind of scares her and I don't want stuff like that to scare her. So I'm just gonna think that I need to just take her around and do my stuff with her. I have a ton of laundry that needs to get done. No. I have a ton of laundry that is clean that needs to get folded and put away. So I would like to do that tonight. So fold, put away, and just kitchen. The other thing in the morning, did I say tidy office? That I wrote tidy office up here when I meant to write tidy kitchen. That's what I can do in the mornings. I can put the dishes away from the dishwasher, put any dishes that needed to be in, wipe off the counters and the table. You might think, oh, I do that at night. And yeah, I'm too tired to do it at night. I mean, we clean up the kitchen mostly. If there's like lots of spills and stuff, that's fine. But I have been doing it in the morning just because that's when I have time to do it. And that's been working out nicely. I am going to stop here because I need to get some other work done. I will try to pre-plan more tomorrow in tomorrow's section of the video. We are gonna do butternut pasta. It's like butternut squash chicken pasta. I should have just wrote squash pasta, but of course I have to try to fit in the longest word. Oh well, it's fine. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, it is Tuesday and we are going to get to it. So last night I was just so tired. So, oh, you know what? We watched, I can't remember what it's called, but it's on Amazon. So I'm just gonna write show with fam. It's kind of like Love and Robots on Netflix, but it's a show on Amazon Prime. And then we're gonna move on to today. It actually is the morning. It's 9 o'clock right now. Well, it's 8:59. Today we do have a few, well, we have one, well, okay, stop. Katya has a soccer game tonight. It's away, but it's like the closest high school other than her own high school. So we'll do this purple blue. Is it the blue? You know, I don't bring in other stickers in this planner just to keep it really simple, but sometimes I want to. And then before this, I will need to drop her off at her own high school so they can ride the bus over. That's all we have for tonight. I did not fold and put away the laundry last night. Surprise, surprise. I was like extremely tired, and finally, since when I got up with her at 3, the puppy, when I got up with her at 3:30 last night, no, the night before, like Sunday night, she was still asleep. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna push it back 15 minutes tonight, so last night, and I did that, and I think she was still asleep, thinking I'm gonna push it back a little bit more. But the problem here, I need to figure out what I'm writing. The problem has been that I can't get back to sleep after I put her back in bed. Like, she goes to bed just fine, but then I like can't, and I wake up, I just did my makeup, so that's like eyeliner, and that's been my problem. And then I just like struggle trying to go back to sleep, and I just worry about having to get up at 6. So last night I got back in bed about 4. I was just like, stop worrying about it. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, so it is what it is. So just go to sleep. And don't look at the clock if you do wake up, because that's not helpful. And that's what I did. And I don't think I woke up, and well, I didn't. And at 6 a.m., I felt like the best I have felt in 2.5 weeks. So sometimes you just have to stop worrying. I know it's easier said than done, but actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use some of these florals. I want to, which one? Oh, this one's kind of pretty. I kind of want to cut it so then I can put it under this half box and it'll take up some space right there, you know? Okay, I like that. That looks good. Dishes away, because that's what I do now. I just like focus on the kitchen in the morning between the kids going to school. And then I'm just gonna put shower. I'll put work here. Sorry, can you guys see? I don't know. Do you guys like it close up? And I'm gonna leave that blank because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do right there. I'm gonna write game at 7 p.m. and then I'll write if they win or lose right there. And right here she needs to be, I'm just gonna drop off and I'm just gonna leave that. And then tomorrow, pretty sure she has practice. I have a few things I can plan. I'm gonna put over here real quick beef tacos because that's what I'm gonna do tonight. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do taco salad, which I know those are similar, but those are easy and that's like all my mind could come up with for dinner, was to think of dinner. So I didn't even do like a full week of planning this week. It was funny because I hadn't finished my order, and when I woke up to take Nova out for a potty break in the middle of the night on Sunday night, I was like, oh crap. I was like, I didn't add those things to the order. So I was able to do that because I think the cutoff was at 4 a.m. So that kind of worked out for me. Maybe that's why I can't go back to sleep, because I start doing things and thinking about things. I do want to put this, maybe this wasn't the right one to use because it's like a flower and a flower. We'll do this pretty window. I love this window with the butterfly. And I'm gonna just do this. Probably write work in right there. I'll put her practice right here. I'm hoping, well, I don't know. Sometimes when she's at the different park, it's like she comes home, I have to drop her off and then go pick her up. But when it's at the school, she just stays and I just have to pick her up. So I'm gonna just leave that. Hopefully it's just, I pick her up. I'm gonna do a couple of these at the bottom, just in case there's some things I need to do, which I can't think. I need to email someone and I have not emailed her back, which is not good. Okay, Thursday, I don't think we have anything. She might have practice, but I'm just gonna kind of leave it. Friday, we do have a few things. So first is the kids don't have school. So I am gonna put that here, which will be nice, because then I can sleep until 7:30 at least. And then also my husband, that's when his brother is leaving, so he needs to take him to the airport. And then she has a game on Friday, which I'm like, that's annoying. You don't have school that day, but you do have a game, which could be fine, but it's like, then let's have it earlier than 7. How about that? But it's fine. I mean, Friday night, and we will probably need to drop her off. Actually, this is a home game, so we will need to drop her off. I don't think it'll need to be as early as if they're traveling, so that'll be good. And I'm just going to put no school. I'm just gonna write Matt at airport. I'm not taking him, but I don't remember what time Ben said either. And then I don't know what time I'll have to drop her off, but I will just write game at 7 p.m. And that, I think, is everything I know right now. We don't have anything going on this weekend, luckily, but that is it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, it is Wednesday. So we are back the next day. Everything, they actually lost last night, which was a bummer. It was 1-3, and the 3 goals were totally mistakes on our part, and they were totally preventable, and they all happened in the first half. The second half, they played phenomenally. I don't know. And they took so many shots. Anyway, they ended up losing, but had they played how they played in the first half, like how they played in the second half, they would have won. But anyway, oh well. It is what it is. So this morning, Katya ended up staying home for a little bit. I took her into school late, just she needed a little bit more sleep. Katya late to school, but it was like a planned late. I emailed the school this morning about it, but I'm not sure if I need to write that. Here she did, I'm just gonna put work here because we got a lot of work we need to do. Here I am going to put, like, I have to drop her off 2:45 and then I gotta pick her up. There are things that I did this morning, like I made my bed. Since Katya was home, I could do a few things. Laundry. Since she went in late, I got to sleep in an extra hour. So I didn't get the kitchen all cleaned up, but I will write kitchen here. And then I think we might go out for dinner tonight. I might tell Ben like we need to pick something up just because of the work I need to do. So I'm not gonna write anything in yet. Workout is still not happening. I am getting more steps in because of the puppy, but other than that, I'm not getting anything done. Okay, so that is Wednesday, which, what, am I done? Thursday, she did say that she is just at the school tomorrow, which is nice, which means I don't have to pick her booty up, like take her booty and then pick it up. Like this day, it's like I'm taking her and then picking her up, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. Okay, tomorrow, let's do an arrow for the morning. I also realized while I've been filming and editing a lot of videos, I've been talking about the puppy a ton, and I'm sorry, like even I'm annoying myself. So I'm gonna really try to keep that minimal going forward. It's just that it impacts so much of my planning and schedule now that, I mean, that's what I have to talk about, which I don't just want to talk about that. So we will move on from that. And I'm sorry if that was annoying to you. But also, when you're struggling, struggling just as in, it's just a big life change. When I read all the Reddits and stuff about it, people are like, you shouldn't get one if you didn't know. And it's like, I did, and I tried to prepare myself as much as possible. And I did prepare myself more than any of my family did. So it's like I kind of knew, but you don't really know until you get one and you have to do it, just like a baby. And I think I already mentioned this before. I did as much as I could, and I know it's going to pass, so we're fine. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna put this here. Okay, and then for tomorrow, her practice. Actually, I'm gonna do another one of these like dots. Just, I kind of like having the checklist. You guys remember when checklists were really big? Like having an actual checklist in the kit. But people started like not wanting those. So I was like, okay, I will get rid of them. But there are other ways to use checklists. You can even use these and just make your own checklist here, because that's what I do sometimes also. Maybe I'll use this. I'll use this for her practice. I'm going to do a little header first and then put this. So cute. And you know what? I really like these little lilac stickers. So pretty. So I'm gonna just put that here. And then, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And then we will just do one of these labels. And the only thing I'm really going to put is, okay, so I need to think, here, I'll just put practice. I think it's 2 to 4. Oh my gosh, I think Katya has, okay, we're not going there. I think she has her like club practice tonight, which I need to figure out if we're doing that or not. Next week, Ash is starting soccer back up, and Katya's club soccer will be starting, so I feel like we are going to be getting even more busy, which I knew this season is super busy, so it will all be fine and we'll all work out, but it's just going to be madness and it'll be fine. Everything will work out. All right, I'm just putting random things for Friday because, oh my gosh, it's new. Okay, I'm gonna put new releases here. I'm even more behind than I usually am, but we'll see how today goes, because if I can get a bunch of stuff done today, then we'll be good. Oh my gosh, you can't even see that. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm just gonna do that because Saturday and Sunday, we really don't have anything planned. I have no idea what we're going to do, except I kind of want to just do the top part just so it can start looking like we're getting stuff done here. Is that all I want to do? I could put in the full boxes. I probably need to meal plan. Okay, we're done. That is everything today. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, good morning. It is Thursday, so we need to finish planning today. I did all this. We got pizza last night because, like I said, I needed Ben to just get food because I couldn't. We might do that again tonight because, again, we have to choose. I remember my mom, a little bit of story time. Let's see what I'm gonna write here first. I remember my dad has his own like tax business. So during tax season, you know, January through April, he was so busy. Like, I didn't really have a dad during those months, which it was just normal. It wasn't, I don't really remember it being like a bad thing or anything, but I'm one of 5 kids, and so, you know, it was a lot on my mom, and my mom was just like, something has to go and it has to be cooking dinner. So I don't feel like we ate out a lot, but maybe it was like a lot of pre-made stuff, which was fine. We all survived and it's not a big deal. But anyway, on really busy weeks, I actually try to do dinner, but if it seems too overwhelming, then we gotta grab it. But anyway, I'm just gonna put puppy duty, which she kind of gets the zoomies in the evening, like between like 4 and 5. So she needs a lot of attention and then needs to be laid down, but it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put up here, I did like wash my hair. I'm just gonna put that, and then I laid Nova down at 9 and I have been working, so we're just doing that. Sorry, wash hair, work. Here I need to email the school. You know, I looked to see what their tardy policy was since Cartier went in late, and I found like their absence policy, their early dismissal policy, and then their tardy policy, and nothing on there said that I needed to give an explanation for why she didn't come to like the tardy, but everything else did. It was like early dismissal, please leave reason why, blah blah. And then they emailed me back and were like, we need a reason why. And I get it, but at the same time, then you should put that in your policy, so then I can just do that instead of this back and forth stuff. And then I think I need to email Ash's coach, just because practices and stuff start next week. Cartier has practice tonight and I'm gonna leave that blank. Over here, I wanted to write down how many weeks old Nova is, and since these weeks the past 3 weeks have been years, I feel like I don't even know. Okay, I think we got her at 9, 10, 11, 12. So she will be 12 weeks, and I just wanted to write that. Okay, so she's gonna be 3 months. Very cool. We still don't have plans on Saturday. I did tell everybody that they need to pick a day that they're gonna get up with Nova. I think Ben said he's gonna get up on Saturday, the kids will get up on Sunday, and I'm gonna do Friday and Monday because my kids don't have school for these 4 days, like and Monday. Ask them to do that just so we can all get a little bit of sleep. But I think I'm going to just write work here because tomorrow is basically going to be like a work day, and I would like to work out since the kids are home, but we will see. Also, new releases, I hope I can do them tomorrow. I might need to push them to Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But that is what I have today, so I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, we are finishing up this week, and going back to the intro, we are late in doing this, and that's okay. We are going to just back plan the weekend because this was all in real time, but it's fine. So Thursday we did beef tacos, and then Friday we ate out, and I'm not sure what we did. I did not work out this whole weekend. I need to grab my planner. So here I'm just gonna write Smash Bros because it was the last night that my brother-in-law was here and everyone played Smash Brothers together the night before, so we did that. And then here the only thing I need to really put is I just wanted to write Katya started, like the game, and then they won 10-0, which is rough. that's not a fun game like to watch, and even Katya says it's not like a really fun game to be a part of because she just feels bad. And I mean, after you get like 5 and they're not even close to getting any, it's just like you don't even cheer anymore. It just is what it is, and you are just like, let's move on. So the other thing is I did not get new releases done on Friday. I needed to move it to Saturday. So I am going to put, I'm pretty sure I slept in. I think either Ben got up with Nova or I don't know, because I needed to finish up new releases. We are going to put these in. Where do I want this? Kind of down here. If I'm being honest, and I am usually, not usually, I am. It is this week and it is Friday. So I don't really remember last weekend because we didn't really do anything, which I kind of was really appreciative of that with the new puppy. We were still, you know, figuring out her schedule. Just obviously we're not going to leave her alone. The kids didn't have soccer stuff happening yet. It does start this weekend though, so we need to just be prepared for that, which is nice that the kids don't have games at the same time, so someone can stay with her. I am going to write that I got up and I finished designing, set up all the new releases, and then I also did my newsletter. I don't think we got Starbucks this day. I don't remember. I'm just gonna kind of put in some stickers and then we'll move from there, see if I can remember anything from being tired and just constantly being in a worry. I feel like this week, so this actual week, things have gotten a lot better. I have calmed down. I think my biggest issue with having a puppy has been not letting her rule my life, which is my fault. Like, what I mean by that is she's a part of our world, you know, and we brought her in, yes, but she doesn't rule our world, you know? We don't revolve around her. And she's a good puppy, so it's not like it's hard, like she's making everything a nightmare. It's obviously just an adjustment. I think I was giving her too much. I think I already mentioned this, like I've been on Reddit a lot, just I guess trying to validate my feelings, because not that I was feeling like a bad puppy parent, which that just sounds funny to say too, but I just felt kind of alone. And not that I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Like, what did we do? But kind of like, what did we do? Does everybody feel like this, or am I just weird and I can't like get it together? I don't know. But no, I'm not alone in how I've been feeling, but it will pass. And I think that was like my biggest thing. Like, I just needed to know that this was a stage. Everybody deals with it, but at the same time, everybody gets through it. So I just needed some reinforcement, some encouragement. That's why I was asking you guys to like give me some encouragement, just so I know that this isn't forever and it gets better. Gets better as in like where you don't have to watch her like all day, just like watching. And I get it. It's like you do need to watch her all the time to a certain point. Then you have an enjoyable puppy and you can trust her. And I understand that that trust has to be earned, has to be taught and all that. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. So anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to like keep my head above water right now. And I still don't understand how people do it. I see people who are influencers or who are on Instagram, and obviously I don't like compare myself to them because it's very different. And I'm talking about like wholesome influencers, not people that, you know, I don't find authentic. Took me a minute to figure out that word that I was looking for. It's definitely people that I find authentic, and that's why I follow them. I'm just like, do they just let their puppy run around? Maybe they keep them somewhere. Maybe, obviously they could have help for sure. But I'm just thinking like, what is wrong with me? Like, why can't I get this together? So anyway, we're fine. I also did a lot of work. Like, I filmed videos and it was kind of like catch up for me on here. Edit, YouTube, a lot of catch up for me. Let me see if I can figure out what else we did. The easiest way to do that, if you have to go back, is look at photos, look at purchases. Okay, so Saturday we like played with her. And this is like what she likes to do. She likes to like be dragged on the floor. It's so silly. Also, this is how she sleeps. She's so funny. Oh my gosh, she's so silly. She's a very smart dog. So we will just say on Saturday, play with Nova. So something, I did go to our budget because we just try to keep like our budget in check, I guess. I don't know. We don't have like a spending problem. It's just so we know where our funds go. Anyway, we ended up going to Taco Bell on Friday. I forgot about that. We ran to Target and nothing really else. So I'm just gonna write like hangout. That's what we did. I might have taken a nap. I don't remember. And then here on Sunday, I don't remember who got up with her. I think we did do Starbucks this day. I just think I didn't get a drink. I got the egg bites, which are so good. And then I did a meal plan and I ordered groceries. I know that this could be like all one thing, but since I can't really remember, we're just doing this. Oh, we went to Hangry Joe's. Do you guys have that? Ben and I went there and then brought food home. It's like a Nashville hot chicken like sandwich place. So that's what we did. And then I feel like we watched something, but I can't remember. I probably just did soccer, although soccer wasn't on last weekend. So I just watched like reruns, replays, I guess is what they call them. And then I'm sure I did a bunch of work. So that is last weekend. This, I don't remember what goes there. So we're just going to put morning with Nova because that's what I'm sure I did. We're on a good schedule with her this week. Finally somewhat got it figured out, so we'll see. I kind of did it late this week, so it's only been like the second day, but I think we're doing well. Yeah, so this is this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you being here and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.